canine Judge is a German Shepherd. He's from Slovakia. He knows 13 different types of explosive odors. Hi, my name is Scott Wright. I'm a canine handler with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. And canine Judge is a recently retired canine, enjoying his retirement here at the house. When I first got him, he was like bigger than life to me. He was about a year old. I remember they drove up in this patrol car. The sergeant opens up the door and he's like, "Here's your dog." And I'm just looking at this like big German Shepherd looking at me. My wife grew up never having a dog, right? And so you would think like, if somebody wants a dog for the first time, they're probably gonna get some little tiny dog, right? Kind of like an entry-level dog. And then here's this amazing, beautiful German Shepherd from Slovakia that's trained in explosives coming into our home. And it was overwhelming for the kids because he's so big. But they learned to love him. And then our journey started. We did a lot of training in buildings and in cars and things like that. You know, I look back and like all of our experiences, and I think about all the different people and places that we have gone. We would go to Daytona 500, we would go to the 400, we would search RVs nonstop. We participate in executive protection for different agencies, I mean, including director of CIA come into town, the FBI came in, FDLE, Secret Service. We even actually had an opportunity to sweep the governor's jet. And so, you know, you just come across a lot of neat people that you would never, ever meet, right? Like a crazy story about him. After we started training and we started just doing our thing, I realized that he loved children, right? So we started doing a lot of canine demonstrations together. We would do daycare, elementary, all the way up to high school. And then COVID hit. A lot of our assisted living facilities, especially our memory care facilities, really could use some, you know, some visits and some love there. And so we started doing that. Well, my dad was diagnosed with dementia, right? And so here we are, I'm dealing with my dad, and then we're going to these assisted living facilities. And I'm getting the opportunity to go around and love on these people, right? To see the facility, to meet the nurses who are just amazing and that are loving on these people and taking care of them all day long. And I think it was a God thing because it brought me into that world, and it was almost like therapy for me about, you know, the things to come in the future with my father. And so that's an absolute blessing for me that Judge was able to expose me to that, because there was no other way I would ever see that.
Seats.
You know, I still talk to him a little bit in German and Dutch sometimes. It's a hard habit to break after 8 years. When he was first retired, I think for like 2 or 3 weeks, it was really, really hard on him. I could tell that he was very upset. He kind of wanted to be alone. He wanted to separate himself from the family. But I think like once I started just loving on him and giving him treats and maybe walking around the backyard with him for a little bit here and there, I think that just kind of started changing his paradigm after a while, and he just kind of accepted the fact that he was retired, and he is very happy, which is good. That's all I want. I just want him happy.
Good boy. Good boy.